So it's been a few days since that last clip, and we're on the balcony, so you know it's a serious vibe right now. But all jokes aside, yeah, just I got hit with a really big wave of just being absolutely burnt out my last travel day. And it didn't even like hit me on my return day to Tampa. It was like when I first went back to Michigan. I was up, had a flight at 6 a.m., landed at 8:30, got to work right away, worked a normal day essentially, and then I had my hour drive home. And so I was just all of a sudden just kind of just everything hit all at once. It's like almost the entire last year all caught up to me, and it was just a lot, and I couldn't recover like at all while I was in Michigan. I was sleeping a ton. I really didn't train and everything, and I just got so overwhelmed and just so stressed to the max or exhausted, all of it. I'm not sure, to be honest, but it was like kind of a wake-up call to realize like I need to chill out a lot more. I do like to stay busy a lot, because it's kind of society now. Like you have to, if you're not feeling busy or you're not staying busy, you're not doing anything to improve. Like that's how we've been kind of trained, and I like to be that way. I really do. I don't think I'm a workaholic, maybe, I don't know. But that's how I like to be, and I realized that it can't always be that. I used to be really good at being able to unplug at least one day a week, and I kind of realized that I lost it. And so it's been eye-opening, and I think if you are feeling burnt out, it's okay to talk about it. And that's kind of the reason why I wanted to make this clip, because I think a lot of times I don't like talking about it. Because when I feel like I talk about it and I acknowledge it, then all of a sudden it becomes worse in my mind. And with that, I try to avoid that, essentially. So I stay busy, I don't talk about it, and I say I'm fine, but then I just realize how not fine I am, how burnt out I feel. And I think it's an important conversation to have, and you should have it with the people that are closest in your lives, the people you trust and you love and you care for a lot. Because ultimately, if you keep burning yourself out, you won't be able to be there for the people that need you the most in their lives. So instead of pushing myself constantly to always be either doing something for myself or for somebody else that I love, like I gotta learn to say no, to reset, recharge, so that I can be my best self, not only for those people around me, but for myself as well. I just kind of wanted to take the time, discuss how I was feeling, where I was at like mentally, and just kind of acknowledge what I'm feeling and being okay with it. And then on top of that, just taking these feelings and pushing them forward into something positive by making sure I rest and just making sure I communicate how I feel, because a lot of times before you know it, you have these feelings overwhelm you and they almost feel like they came out of nowhere. But sometimes when you take a step back and you reflect, you realize like this didn't come out of nowhere. It's been a long-standing thing. That was my words of wisdom. Just wanted to kind of check in, be honest with you guys, let you know where I was at mentally. And after this weekend I feel really good. This is also why I took a few days to record this clip, because had I recorded in the moment, like, would have been a very negative mindset and perspective. So sometimes, like, even though you're overwhelmed with these emotions and you want to just react instantly, it's better to just kind of let them process and marinate and then go from there and make your decisions and your conclusions. But definitely going to be doing a lot more meditative journaling things to clear my mental space, because I realized I've really been slacking on that. And sometimes, like, even though my thoughts are clear in my head, sometimes like I just need to say it out loud and rethink about it out loud. Having that conversation once with myself hasn't really been helpful. So new steps forward. If you got any suggestions, let me know down below. But I really appreciate you guys so much for watching the video. Please drop a like, leave a comment down below, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, turn on your post notifications, because we have Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday vlogs, as well as a podcast on Monday. So you don't want to miss any of that. But most importantly, don't forget to have a great day or night. Don't forget to keep God number one. God bless.